Mark, great way to bounce back following the two previous results. What's your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, I thought we played well. Fully deserved to win the game. Had any number of chances to take the game away from them. We obviously made a little bit of a meal of it, given that we conceded immediately after the half-time break, which was clearly avoidable. But leading into the break, I thought we were excellent. Had any number of chances. Were very much in the ascendancy. We were one goal to the good and fully expected to add to that, but made a couple of consecutive errors and allowed them back into a game that should have been away from them. But showed good character. The group sorting themselves out, and we went again, and that shows great character from the guys. I think maybe in the past that would have damaged us a little bit more than we allowed it to tonight. So I'm really pleased with the response that we had, and in the end we won comfortably, but it could have been by more.
Like you say, previous games we've spoke a lot about, the time in the game where we'd be conceding. What was kind of going through your mind and the lads' minds as they equalised early in the second half?
Well, it was avoidable. I think we were kicking ourselves really, because we'd got in a really good position. We were playing well, confidence was high, and then we just made a hash of the situation. It was more of our doing rather than the opposition. So yeah, at that point you hope that you get the right reaction, and thankfully that's what I got, and really pleased with the response. I thought we were excellent after conceding that goal, and really took the game back to them. On
the goals, Cammy's first for the club on his 50th appearance. What was your view on that?
Yeah, there's a good link up between Cammy and Regan at the moment, and good understanding. They're just getting into good areas and getting good combinations as well, and this time Cammy's benefited from it, but we've seen obviously Regs benefiting from Cammy's influence. So yeah, it was a great goal, good finish, and on that stage it looked quite comfortable for us, but you always know it only takes seconds to score a goal, so you've got to be vigilant, and you've got to make sure you don't make mistakes.
And of course he was involved in our second goal too, getting the assist for George's goal. What was your view on that one?
Yeah, I thought all the goals were excellent. Like I say, it was just a matter of time that we felt, because we kept on creating good moments, and it was just that element of craft that we needed at the top end, just to get the ball in with the perfect weight and the perfect appreciation for people to get on the end of it, and that's what happened with George's goal, and he deserved it. I thought George was excellent tonight. I thought his ability to lead the line and link and bring people in the game really helped us to have a platform for the performance.
Of course, Morgan with the third on the 90th minute. You must have been pleased with how him and Jack Ellis stood up after we lost to Tyrell Bevis.
Yeah, losing two centre halves isn't ideal, but yeah, we reorganised. Ideally, you don't want that to happen in consecutive positions. The same player not being able to complete the game, but yeah, we've got good players that can adapt and got that flexibility, and if you ask them to do a job, for the most part they'll be able to do it. So yeah, Jack just slotted in there, brought on Josh Grant, who I thought was excellent when he came on, really gave us presence in there, and yeah, we were okay.
How are Tyrell and Bevis? Is there any update on those at the moment?
Well, there was tightness in the hamstring, so hopefully it's nothing too significant, but obviously if they're struggling and something's been pulled, then they're going to be out for a little bit of time, but hopefully maybe it's just cramp. We've just come through a busy period against teams that have stretched us, so we're hoping that it might just be a reaction to that, but we'll have to wait and see.
Results have also went our way elsewhere tonight. 3 points off the top. What's the mood in the dressing room like tonight?
Well, it's very good. I think there was obviously a little bit of emotion flying around from the last two results. I think everybody probably realises now that you have to just calm down a little bit. There's going to be times when we get beat, and other times when the opposition will get beat when not expected. York, a very good team, as we we found to our cost, but they get beat. Rochdale beat us here on our own patch, and then the next game they get beat. So it illustrates the point that even the very best teams in this league, and we're in the mix in that conversation, we'll have occasions where we won't be able to win games. So when that happens, the reaction to it needs to be a little bit more considered, and just look back on what we've done up to this point. We're 23 or 26 points rather, with the 3 to tonight. That's 2 points a game. I think that's a hell of a return given we've only played 13 games.
Tough run continues on Saturday. We head to Scunthorpe. What kind of game do you expect down there?
Well, we'll have to see. They're a very good side, clearly, and in a rich vein of form. We know how difficult it is to go to York and get a positive result. But you have to wait and see how much has that game actually taken out of them. We've had examples where we've struggled to hit our levels because we've been involved in hard games just prior. So maybe they'll get a reaction from that. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll ride a wave of confidence. We'll have to wait and see. But looking forward to it. It'll be a good test. It's a good opportunity for us. I don't think they've been beaten yet. So hopefully we can be the first ones to do.
You know, everyone must be really fired up down there to go back to back again and obviously get another 3 on the board.
Yep, that's our intention. We played really well tonight, so I'm pleased with that. So we're in good form.
Finally, on the fans, what's your message to them following tonight and looking ahead to Saturday?
Well, I hope they enjoyed it. I thought it was a great performance. Lots of goal-mouth incidents, lots of chances. That's what we want to provide for them. So yeah, I hope they enjoyed it and look forward to the weekend.